Yeah, all right, we back. Player T, that's me, Hollywood in the hood. Yeah, before I go any further with my esteemed guest right here, I want to thank a few people, if you don't mind, Latiss. And that's the Coleman family. Big Bud, the naturalist. Yeah. Holding it down, Miss K, Money Making Miles, DJ, Morgan, Swole, Jaden, you know, holding the community together for quite some time, allowing you the space and the place to tell your story to the world, man. You know what I mean? Get your product, good, and service out there. So big shout out to the Coleman family, man. Big shout out to the brother Roland and the Renaissance group. You know, doing it real big. If you don't know, we started a historical district right here in this community, Hollywood in the Hood did. Meaning we're going to control our own destiny. Anybody that want to open up business in the community, like the Arabs or any other race or even black people, you got to come through the business association, man. You got to get approved. You see what I'm saying? If you want to commandeer one of these open facilities in this community, get with us because we can make something happen. You know, bring us your proposals. Let's work. We're ready to work. You know, straight like that. If you need legal research, holistic health research, things of that nature, you're right at the right place.
Right there. Just call and act.
Just call and act. So big shout out to Brother Roland and the Renaissance group. You know, Feel Better Healing Hands for the reflexology. You know what I mean? Straight like that. But right now, like I said at the onset of the show, we got a pro fighter on board with us tonight. So watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. We got Latiss, No Love Norman in the house. What's up, No Love?
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, No Love right here, he's a middleweight, but he's venturing up to be great. He's going up to light heavyweight. If y'all know the last person that really, you know, that's really known, that really did that, Canelo Alvarez.
What weight is that, see?
What, middleweight is like 168?
Yeah, 168, from 160 to 168.
161. That's the Charlo brothers.
Yeah.
You heard of them?
They
Twins. You heard of them?
Yeah, I heard
No
about
Love?
them. Yeah, I heard about
No
them.
Love.
I heard about them.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah, D Water. You heard of them? You love boxing, DJ. You heard of them? The twins? Yeah, one of them about to fight Canelo. Now, Canelo was a middleweight that dared to be great, and he went up to light heavyweight. I think he was victorious, too.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, he fought, who did he fight?
He fought so many dogs.
Yeah.
He fought so many names. Hold on, but you started out at middleweight.
No, I started off at welterweight, actually, in my amateur career.
You started off at welterweight.
Yeah.
Now, if anybody know that weight, that's Earl Spence, Terrence Bud Crawford. Yeah, them. Yeah, you heard of them. Yeah.
So I venture a little bit, man. When it comes down to the fight game, I didn't spar with heavyweights at a welterweight division, at a middleweight division. So
when you were a welterweight, you sparred with heavyweights?
yeah.
Huh? You know what that means? Dog in us. We got that dog in us. You know how Earl get the doing his leg like a dog until that dog got knocked out of him a little bit. You know what I mean? Right. But you know what I mean? No Love. Wow, you were sparring heavyweights as a middleweight.
Yes, sir.
So that's how you start. How did you get into boxing? Was it a thing about you wanted the discipline, so you went into that, or did a family member wanted to give you some tough love and pushed you in that direction, or did you get into some trouble? What happened?
It started off for real. I always was fighting in school, and from there it was like I kept getting suspended, kept getting suspended left and right. My mother got on my case about it. Then I ended up meeting up with James Box. I know you probably heard of him.
Yeah.
So James Box is the person that actually started me off boxing inside of middle school or whatever.
Why do you think you kept getting in trouble in middle school and school period? Why do you think you kept getting in trouble?
Because of my anger.
Oh, you had like anger issues?
Yeah, I had a bad temper problem at the time.
Were you always like that coming up?
I was, because I'm the only child or whatever. So it was like, being the only child, you can't be soft.
Hold on, was we spoiled a little bit? Ma, did we spoil them a little bit? Yeah, that only child was say, yeah, we spoil them.
That's that mother's love.
Yeah, that's that mother's love, you know, and then when I can't get it, I'm throwing a tantrum.
For real.
You know? Hold on, how old were you when you first started getting into trouble in school and stuff of that nature?
Be honest with you, I was
Second grade? Somebody's mom said.
Second grade.
Yeah, it's been
Hold on, what age is that?
2.
like 5 on up.
Like 5 on up?
5 on up.
Hold on, no love. Hold on, you weren't one of them kids like they was showing online not too long ago, like you in daycare. They had the fight club in daycare.
No, he was
And-
fighting in the womb, baby.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Mom, she'll tell you.
Hold on, Latiss, was Dad around?
I be honest with you on that. That's my mother is my father.
Okay. Well, that, yeah.
My mother is my father. I ain't gonna put my business out there
Yeah,
on that
yeah,
part, but
yeah.
at the same time, my father.
We know what that means.
You know.
When we say mom is dad, we know what that means. That means she stepped up. She wore many hats.
Many
So
You know what I mean? So you developed a little anger from that by your dad not being there, or no? Honestly.
I wouldn't even say that because at the end of the day, he's basically a spirit to me.
So where did the anger come from?
It was just, I don't know, it's just embedded. It was just something that was embedded or whatever throughout my years.
Because the only child, if I want some tennis shoes, if I got good grades, it might not have been Nike every single time, but I got the shoes. It was some food in the refrigerator. You know what I mean?
What?
So why we were so angry?
I don't even know. It was just, when you're young, you never know. But I can say on that note, when it came down to that, my mother always made sure I had the best of the best. It wasn't one day, regardless if she struggled or whatever she had to do. My mother always made sure I was cool and took care of.
She's my favorite.
As I got older, I made my own decisions to make the decisions that I make in life. And at the same time, I'm 31.
You hear that? You can't blame all the way. Some of you had good backgrounds and you still turned out the way you did.
That's right.
Don't blame it on mom or dad.
None of that.
They did what they did. They was there for you. I like you. That's a stand-up guy, man. You didn't,
I'm speaking nothing but the truth for real, man.
Yeah.
That's right, the truth, baby.
Well, okay, so obviously you were working through anger issues. Box introduced you to boxing. You started falling in love with the discipline.
Yeah, but at that time I started liking boxing a little bit more or whatever, but I always watched boxing.
You always watched it.
So it was like, but my passion wasn't actually into boxing. I was more of a football player. I wanted to play football. So it was like when football season was over with, I needed something to stay active.
Oh, so you played football too?
No, I was finna, but at the same time it was like it wasn't a thing for me.
You ain't had to knock nobody out and you ain't make the team or nothing like that.
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was when we tried out. Somebody said something smart, we smacked him upside the head, and then we didn't make the team.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Only
All right.
team I did play for though is the EMS rounds when they first came out, and we had the worst record for the whole.
That was
entire
a
season.
football team?
Yeah,
What position did you play?
I played wide receiver.
You played wide receiver?
Yeah,
So you've been athletic all your life.
most of it.
Were your mom or anybody in your family, were they the same? Were they athletic in sports?
Well, I had uncles that I found out over the years as I got older that they boxed actually back in the day. So it's like that's where I feel my real passion is.
And then you eventually start developing a passion for fighting and
Yeah.
boxing. So when you started getting into boxing and started training and being serious, did you start feeling like it started addressing voids in your life maybe?
Yeah, it actually put my anger and everything that I had out there, it started pushing it to the side. I started controlling it more until I ended up hitting the rock bottom.
Did you love that about
Yeah.
yourself?
Yeah, I felt like I was a different person from that.
Your mama
Who yeah.
Yeah.
Who was your trainer at that time?
Be
You're
honest,
feeling like
I
that.
had multiple trainers throughout the years. After James Box, I had Dave Brown, Push Davis, R.I.P.
Oh,
to
you
Mr.
work
Bob
with
Davis.
Push?
Yeah,
Huh? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Bob Davis, Terrence
Oh,
Montgomery.
his dad trained you too?
Yeah,
Huh?
Bob Davis trained my uncles actually back in the day.
Bob Davis trains your uncles?
Yeah, back in the day.
Okay. Yeah, we're a tight-knit family. Don't start nothing over here, man. Don't start nothing over here.
Don't start now.
Don't start nothing, man.
Yeah, it's a list of coaches that I can really say from Cleveland that I actually ventured around with to learn different styles and different movements.
What
and
about
everything.
Coach Sappho?
Sappho, I never worked with Sappho. Sappho actually wanted me to come work.
Oh, Sappho wanted you. Huh? Sappho worked with them Olympic geniuses.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
If he wanted to work with you, you must got some talent, brother.
Yeah, it was just I couldn't. I ain't even gonna lie. I was more trying to focus into the streets and boxing at the same time, and it was like you can't juggle 2 stones with one person.
Oh, wait a minute. It sounded like you was trying to get the technique so you could be live out in the streets. That's what it sounded like. I was moonlighting, you know. I really wanted to get live out in these streets. Oh, okay. That's what it sounded like a little bit. Hold on, though, No Love, because your record as a professional fighter, you said 4-6-1, right?
Correct.
You also revealed to me your first 6 fights were like back-to-back.
Yep.
Because he got a fight coming up in like a week, right?
Next week, actually.
Next week, and then he has another fight next month. That's like Canelo. Canelo doing it. You know, that's the only dude I know putting it together like that.
A true fighter.
You know, true fighter, man. So, you know, you revealed to me your first 6 fights were back-to-back-to-back-to-back-to-back.
Yep.
Like, who does that? Like, why did you do that?
At that time, it was like I was in the best shape of my life or whatever. And then I wanted to stay consistent. I wanted to make a name for myself. At the time, I didn't have, I'm going to be honest, I didn't have trainers that was actually training me. So it was like when I left from Cleveland, I went straight to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania to go fight. And when I go out there, I ain't got nobody in my corner but my manager and whoever he basically got to help me out. And it's like, you got the skills. Why you just don't move here?
So you signed with a promotional company out of Pittsburgh,
Yes, sir.
and that's who you fought them first 6 fights with?
Yep.
And that developed after the first fight. You out there and you didn't basically have nobody but your manager in your corner.
Yep.
Man, how is that?
And at the time, the manager that I got now, he actually brought me out of the contract with the manager that I had at first.
The manager you got now bought you out of a previous contract. Yeah, we see something in somebody. I'm trying to holler at you early on.
You're a fighter.
Yeah, I'm hollering at you early on. How did that make you feel? A guy bought you out of another contract.
The way it looked at the fight, because we was actually at a fight when it actually happened.
You
We
were
was out in Baltimore, Maryland, or whatever.
attending a fight, or
Yeah.
it was a fight you had?
It was a fight that I had or whatever out in Baltimore, Maryland. The manager that I had at the time, I ain't gonna expose her name or nothing like that. She disrespected me at the fight show or whatever.
At the fight that night?
Yeah, and she was
About
supposed
some
to
money or something?
No, she was supposed to have signed off on my paperwork for me to be at a fight or whatever. She never signed off on it. So when she went back to the locker room, she was basically talking to other fighters about me or whatever, and they coaches. And my wife at the time was actually there and confronted her about it. And my wife came and told me about it or whatever. So I didn't flip out of it, and I just waited till after the scene was over. I mean, the fight was over with to confront her about it. She actually took my money that night and left.
What?
Wow, hold on. Did we win that fight?
You witch.
Did we win that fight?
The crazy part about it, I was 9 pounds under for that fight. And the fight show was out in Baltimore, Maryland. It was the Shabazz fight show or whatever. Basically, wasn't nobody from out of town winning the fight show, period. So it was basically a paid fight for real. That fight, we went toe-to-toe for real. I broke his ribs and I broke my hand.
What was the decision, though?
Basically, with the scorecards, they hit him with 97 to 84 the whole time.
What?
They had him at 97,
Yes.
but you broke his ribs.
And I broke my hand that night, but we still fought.
Wow, that's got to be disheartening. You
Yeah.
doing all that damage in the ring. When you break somebody's ribs, you hearing them,
Was it his
Yeah.
hometown or what?
Yeah, it was his own out in Baltimore, Maryland.
Baltimore,
that's what it
Maryland.
Yeah.
sound like.
Yeah, but people claims that, but it's like the judges don't be in the hood with these guys, so
No,
it ain't
see,
like you don't
it's
get
a lot
no
of politics
hometown
in
advantage
between
like
with it,
that.
though. With the boxing, it's a lot of politics in there. Like, for instance, like if I was to fight here in Cleveland, they got me somebody that's fighting, already know who my opponent is for October or whatever. Like I told them, I don't want no one-sided fight. I wanted it to be an even fight. If he beat me, he beat me. Other than that, we ain't gonna call it a fight.
That's right. That's right.
You saying a lot of things to me right now. I'm trying to fathom because right now you just saying I want stiff competition.
Yeah, that's it.
That's what
That's all
I'm hearing. I don't want to fight no slouches.
Can't
I
get
actually
better.
want to get in the ring.
Yeah.
That's right.
You know.
And majority of all the people that I've been fighting, basically, when I first came in the game, the first person I fought, he had 11 fights. It was my first fight.
Your first fight, the person you were fighting against had already had 11 professional fights.
And that was out in Youngstown. My whole amateur
You
career.
appreciated that fact.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
My amateur career.
Who
out there,
asked for that fight? That's your first pro fight. Who asked for that fight? Was it you, your management?
the management that I had at the time.
The management. And so did they sit a couple of guys in front of you and say,
No,
what do you think?
We just go out for a promoter hit us up, boop, boop, boop. When they hit us up, they either hit me up first and I say, well, shit, let me talk to my manager first. Once I talk to my manager, the manager that I got now, he know majority of a lot of the fighters or whatever. So he'd tell me, no, that's not a good fight right now. Oh, no, we're going to take this fight. I feel this is going to be an easy fight for you, but I know it's going to still be a competition fight.
Now, with your first 6 fights being back-to-back, what was the record in those 6 fights?
3-3.
Okay, so at that point, we fresh out. We had 6 fights. We 3-3. We feeling pretty good because we didn't won half the fights, but then we didn't lost half the fights. At that particular time when you're 3-3, did you have a trainer or no? No trainer, and with 3-3, no trainer.
Not at all. And the crazy part about it, with all them fights, I had never been knocked down not one time.
In those 6 fights.
Out of them 6 fights. And still to this day.
So the 3 losses, in those 3 losses, you still wasn't knocked down.
Not at all.
So those were decisions against
All
you.
decisions, all the unanimous decisions.
Yeah, we were hungry. We were really trying to make a name for ourselves. We were showing that dog we got in it. You can hit me, but I ain't going down. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in a minute with No Love right here. Player T, that's me, Hollywood in the hood. Yeah, all right, we back. The champ is here. Yeah, Player T, that's me, Hollywood in the hood. Doing it really big. Yeah, Latiss, No Love Norman right here, professional fighter. Light heavyweight. Now, before I go any further with No Love right here, you know, I want to remind you, if you like what we got going on and you want to see us continue to do what we do right here in the hood, you know, go ahead and help us out with a financial contribution. Make a donation, any amount, large or small. We know you got it.
We know you got it.
You know, matter of fact, as often as you can, for as long as you can. We don't care if it's just a penny. Right. We don't care if it's just a penny. Send it to the website. Help us to keep shining a light on the stars that we are, know, love, and aspire to be. So I'm gonna thank y'all in advance for that. Player T, that's me. I'm right now, if you just now tuning in to this live stream, I'm right here with professional boxer right here, Latiss, No Love Norman right here. No Love. Now, No Love, before we went to the break, we were talking about you getting started in the fight game and how your first 6 fights, you went back and you went 3-3 in the result, and you didn't have a trainer, you know, and everything like that. Now, when you finally got a trainer now, right?
Yeah, I got 2 people actually that's training me now. So when I came home, you know.
Two different people training you?
Yeah.
You know what? I got to ask you a question about that because I see that going on now, Sal just did that. Yeah, Sal, yeah, Push just did. Yeah, Sal did that. One of the Charlo twins just did that. You know, no, they having like 2 or 3 trainers. Like, you know, like why are fighters going down that road right now? In your opinion?
In my opinion, it's actually.
Why did you go down that road?
I feel because the reason I went down that road is because you got 2 different trainers training you 2 different styles. So with that one person is fighting one way, you got another person training you another type of way. So you adapt to both of them styles. So when you fight, your style is going to be a different style from that person that you fighting.
Exactly.
I got a question. Exactly. So after seeing Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford fight, was you going to get trained by Derrick James?
Be honest with you, I wouldn't even say it was the training for real. It's how he came to the fight. He wasn't prepared for that fight. Listen, I told a lot of people I was in the halfway house or whatever, and me and the staff, we sitting there talking about it. They like, I bet you $50, I bet you $60. I cleaned up at the end of the night.
Oh, so you had bet with Bud.
Yeah, I told him. I said,
but hold on, No Love. You ain't answer the question though. Would you go with trainer Derrick James? He was the trainer of the year.
He
You
could be the trainer of the
He
year.
said not at all. He said not at all. He didn't say no T. Nah, I don't think so T. He said not at all. Hold on, this is the trainer of the year. So why wouldn't we work with the trainer of the year?
You know why? Because
Why?
it's all the payout in his eyes.
Oh, yeah.
He's saying it's all a payout.
That's the truth in the boxing game, man. Anything you do, it's a
So
payout in
are you alluding to me? Are you saying that you felt he wasn't 100% in training, Errol, and he just did it for the payday?
If he was 100% in training, trust me, he wouldn't have never let him take that fight.
He wouldn't let him take that fight.
That's the honest truth, Richard.
Period. Period.
If,
Nah, wait, hold on, time out. It wasn't the trainers that agreed to the fight. It was the fighters, if you listen to the interviews.
the fighter, we can always agree and say we want to fight this person, but it's that contract with the managers throw in front of you.
Yeah, look, if you want to fight the guy, I may think in my back of my mind, damn, man, you're going to have to do a lot of work to beat that guy. You know, but I stand to make so much money behind you fighting the guy.
Hey.
Hell, I'm not going to be mad at the guy for thinking like, yeah, let's get in the gym and work on this, you know, knowing that in the back of my mind, like, damn, he just got hit. Ooh.
True.
You
But
know.
then at the same time, you got to look at it like this. Errol Spence never really been out of his weight class, not one time for real. You can spar good with anybody out your weight class, but it's a whole difference once that headgear come off.
Yeah, that's true. Well, he wanted to go up, though, no love. That was his plan. His
True.
plan was to beat Terrence Bud Crawford
Listen.
and then go up to one. He was trying to come see you.
Listen, he moved up, right?
Huh?
He moved up, but he wasn't strong enough.
Hold on. Did you? Okay. You're on the climb in the fight game, right?
Mhm.
And not just literally going from weight classes, but your stardom, right? You're on the climb. What did you think about people like that wanted to move up to your weight class, coming from a lower weight class? What did you think of that type of stuff?
I be honest with you. You can move up one, but when you moving up, when you're not used to moving like that,
Yeah.
you putting a lot of strain on your body. You hurting your body more than you really expecting. Like me, I was just really used to walking around at like 180, 190, so that's really not really too much of a problem with me.
Yeah.
See, now when I move down on weight,
Yeah.
I feel way better than what I usually feel when I'm at 170, 180. Usually when I take my fights at 170, I'm at 165.
Okay. Yeah, you come in at 165.
Yeah.
I got another question. So you said that, all right, so Charlo, you moving up 2 weight class.
Right, that's the
So
wrong
how
thing
you
to
feel
do.
about that?
Listen,
Because he still built, he wild built. He looked like he built
Yeah.
to fight Canelo.
listen. You can look like you built to fight, trust me. But the whole thing is, it ain't the same with a headgear on and a headgear off. When you get touched, it's a whole different atmosphere.
Man, that weight kid power, man.
Listen, Canelo not listen. Ever since Floyd fought Canelo,
Beast right there.
he been a whole different machine.
Who, Canelo?
Yeah. Ever since he fought Floyd, if you notice, Canelo been on a 10-fight winning streak before he took his last loss.
Yeah, against Benavidez.
Yeah.
I feel like Benavidez is just a different breed.
Yes.
He was a different breed.
Just like he said.
Let me ask you a question, no love, because you're moving up to light heavyweight, but you're coming from all the way from welterweight, and when you talk about those top guys, Terrence Bud Crawford, Errol Spence, Floyd Mayweather, things of that nature, did you ever have them in your mind like, I need to be on that level? Because they were the top dogs. So did you ever feel like, like in your mind, like you wanted to face those types, you wanted to face them?
I ain't even gonna lie. Always wanted to drop back down. Cause my amateur career, I fought at welterweight or whatever. But I always wanted to drop down to fight Floyd. No, listen. I'm gonna put it out there. It's a lot of things that a lot of people don't understand and see. With Floyd, it ain't about no payout. It ain't about no publicity. The thing is,
Hold on, fathom what he just said. It ain't about the payout. It ain't about the publicity. I'm trying to see Floyd.
listen, my thing is, I argue with multiple people about 3 fighters that almost beat Floyd, that technically beat Floyd. Jab Judah. Sugar Shane Mosley, if he was in his prime, he damn near almost dropped him on his fight.
Almost ain't good enough. I seen that
Almost
fight.
ain't good enough.
He lost that fight.
But if he would have
to
called
Floyd.
Sugar Shane 10 years or 5 years younger, he would have been
He
asleep.
caught him right then.
He would have been asleep. Huh?
Hold on, No Love. I gotta ask this question. I'm No Love. I'm walking down Superior. There go Floyd right now in 2023. He shoulder bumped me. What am I doing?
Hit him with a hook and a jab.
Huh?
Hit him with a hook and a jab. I'm gonna be 100.
Hold on.
I'm gonna be 100.
I just posed. That's what I would do.
He gonna go straight to the police.
Hey.
No Love ain't going to the police. You heard what he just said. Oh, me? Talking about me going to the police? Hey, no, look, he said if Floyd was walking past him on Superior and he shoulder checked him, he said hit him with the hook and then what?
Hit him with a jab.
Then hit him with the jab. You heard that, Floyd? No.
Oh, trust me. His chin ain't strong enough to keep hitting no jabs.
So what? Hold on. So hold on. Okay, I hear you. No, hold on. I get it. I get it. No. I get it. We supposed to pump ourselves up right now.
Say it.
Hey, Mom, I get it. We supposed to pump ourselves up right now. You know, but what I'm saying.
He's a champ. He know what's up.
Okay, so no. If given the opportunity, would you fight Floyd right now? He fighting exhibition fights.
Yeah.
You would right now.
I definitely would.
You would, with your record being 4-6-1, you'll climb in the ring and
Yeah.
go to work with him.
For sure.
Huh?
With a real watch, call him right now.
Hey, Floyd, I'll take you anytime, man. That ain't nothing. For real.
Hold on.
Hey,
Hold on. That's Floyd. He retired. Holla at Bud.
hey, I ain't gonna lie. I'm out to give Floyd some brass knuckles.
Hey, look, no Love ain't crazy. He said, hold on. He said, hold on, my Bud. Now, hold on.
In the game, though, you should know who to deal with and who not to deal with in the fight game for real. Because, like I say, a manager will sit there and be like,
Who you want to fight realistically now? Floyd out the game. You're moving up to heavyweight. Who is it that you eyeing up in heavyweight? You talking about you moving
I
up?
ain't standing up there for long. That's just something
You want to do?
Yeah.
But who you got in?
No, it ain't something I want to do. No, it's just what I'm sitting at currently with my weight right now. No,
No, Love. I ain't trying to corner you or not.
No. See, I done fought damn near 5 divisions out of my whole career, so it's
No,
like,
you moving up. You said somebody sweet up there. You said something sweet up there. Something is sweet up there at heavyweight.
so, hey, it's only my boy from the Clear or whatever. He taking care of the heavyweight division.
Okay.
So he said basically everybody from Ohio, we trying to take each division for real. We done already sat down a long time ago. Everybody in each division trying to take over for Ohio.
Oh, is that right? So
Yeah. Huh? No. Ronnie Hines for heavyweight.
okay.
Ronnie Hines from heavyweight. Solid them in my time doing 135 or whatever, 142. I'm trying to take it over for the 160 division.
Okay. Yeah. Now, what name you just brought up? Bam Bam. You know Bam
Yeah,
Bam?
we fought on the same card at Columbus.
Oh, y'all fought on the same card? Yeah.
He got a knockout. I got a stoppage. On the second round, he got his first round knockout.
Is that right? I told y'all I got help. Don't try nothing funny, man. All I gotta do is place a call. That's all I gotta do is place a call. Shoot. So you got a fight coming up against Siobhan Stillwell.
Yep.
Yeah. Now Siobhan is from down south. Where
No,
he
he's from Mansfield, Ohio.
Oh, he's from Mansfield.
Yeah.
Oh, you fighting another Ohio boy?
Yeah, it's basically a battle of Ohio fight.
Do y'all know each other?
No, but I just keep hearing little rings in my ear about him or whatever.
Oh, he keeps saying stuff.
Yeah, you know, like I told him.
Well, he
it's
probably
fight
looking
time.
at this because I tagged him in the promo, and he was all in the bubble. So he trying to get some insight right now into No Love right now.
Yeah.
He probably like, damn, he got them braids on. He might be the truth. He might be like that. Siobhan, we got to give you your break, man, and come on and holla at us, you know.
For sure.
I don't know. I mean, No Love he talking about putting them paws on you, though. I don't know.
No, I'm talking about putting him down.
So what's your prediction for your fight?
I ain't even gonna exclude that.
I mean, because he could have got up here and said, I float like a butterfly, I sting like a bee,
Hey.
I'm going to knock the nigga out in 3 or something. You know, he could have said that. You
Hey, I'm
know,
gonna just say it like this: don't let the teddy bear be sweet,
don't let the teddy bear be sweet.
cause you know they gentle and sweet.
Okay, okay. No, hold on, Siobhan. You heard that, Siobhan? Don't let the teddy bear be sweet.
That's right.
That's what he say. You know, don't let the teddy bear be sweet. What's your signature blow?
It's a jab. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you.
Oh, you work behind that jab.
Yeah.
You got a stiff jab.
Yeah.
Do you got knockout power in your jab?
I got knockout power, but it's like I don't try to go for a knockout. I try to embarrass my opponent, but if I don't embarrass him, then I got to put the blow to him.
That's what's up. Hey, where the fight gonna be real quick? Plug the fight where they can go and get tickets, or they can either show up and watch it in person, or tune in and watch it.
It's gonna be on YouTube Live or whatever, internet stream, Morrisville, PA. And then if you need the link for the next fight, just hit me up on Facebook and Instagram, Latiss Norman, and we go from there.
Give it up, Latiss Norman. Hey, Latiss, I want to say good luck, man. Thank you for coming on, telling your story. You know, give us an update once you win the fight.
Oh yeah,
know?
I'm definitely gonna win. I'm coming home with a vengeance.
Hey, we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be back in a minute with Yeah, though.